Hi folks, it's Nick back in the gaming chair here. We're on the Atari 2600 and we're going to be looking at Tennis. Yes, Tennis, published by Activision way back in 1981. There's the pink guy versus the blue guy and I will be controlling the pink guy. Now in these tennis games I'm quite often rubbish, so my aim for the whole review is just to maybe win a single point. Now I will start off serving. You see the scores at the top, so here we go. You need to line this up, so it's going to take a bit of oh, I've hit it, well done. I've hit it again. I'm getting quite excited here. I wasn't expecting to hit the ball at all. Whoops. Come on, I might have a chance of winning here. Come on then. Alright, so love 15 to him. Here we go, serving again. There's no markings on the table, well, not table tennis, the tennis court. Well, we won't let that put us off. Let's try and play here. The player goes from backhand to forehand with the greatest of ease. I'm playing along the baseline here. Oops, moved in and it was disaster. So I'm just trying to get my eye in first of all. Now, it's an 8-bit game for 1981. This is absolutely brilliant. The nearest game I've played to it before is on the ZX Spectrum, a game called Match Point in 1984. So I was hopeless at that one. I'm a lot better at this one. Oh, good point. I'm a lot better at this one than I was at that one, but still quite hopeless. Right. It doesn't seem to matter where you serve it, either left or right in the court. It's all about knocking this square ball around and trying to win the point. So 15-40, at least I've won a point. I've got something to work with. Now these reviews aren't about me being an expert. Quite often it's me playing the game for the first time. Oops, I lost the game there. And it's working out, would you as a kid gone back to it? I'm down the bottom now. Would you gone back to it or ditched it? And I think I would have gone back to this one. I've got more of a screen to work with here down the bottom. Right, don't do anything silly. Good shots. Oh man, right. So he's one game up. Whoever gets to 6 first of all wins the match. And that's basically how tennis works. So 30 love to him, 0 is love. I'm trying to knock him out of play. Now, depending on how far you are on the ball determines what angle it plays at. So that's quite forward. But the computer opponent is quite sprightly here. There are 2 difficulty levels. I'm not quite sure what one I've got it on, but he's pretty good. He's covering around the whole court. Yes! Take that. That's my specialist shot there. Tennis. Did you have this one back in the day? For 1981, this was probably the best tennis game you could have got. If you know different, let me know. What other tennis games were around in 1981 that were as good or better than this? None, I'd say. Tennis is 2 games to love. Tennis is a game that's been covered massively on all computers that have ever come out, ever. We've got quite a few to come to, most notably on the Sega Mega Drive, but I'm sure we will do. But it's good to go back to basics first of all. The very first one, of course, was Pong, if indeed you could call that tennis. Right. Come on, I can just grind this guy down. He can't keep knocking these back. I need a really fast backhand. There we go. That's a forehand. Take that there. Now it's impossible to... Oh, Nick. It's impossible to hit the net on this or knock the ball out of play. It will always go in play. And it will never hit the net. No ball girls or ball boys here. No umpires or speech. But the sound, what there is the ball bouncing, which isn't bad. Well, we might be at Wimbledon because it's a green grass. Down the line. Oh, I thought I flummoxed him then. So I'm the pink guy and the court is pink. The lines are pink, which is quite handy. Oh, could I win a game here? This is interesting. 30-15. Activision. Oh, maybe I should have rushed the net then. Oh man, so 30 all. 2 points away from winning my first game. Rushed the net, which is a bad thing to do. It's left me exposed. So it's just left and right and fire button, really. And that's all you need to know on this. There's no special moves. 2 skills, difficult and easy. Well, I don't know. This is pretty difficult as it is. And why is he getting this back each time? The man's a genius. Maybe I should throw sand in his eyes. Oh man. I desperately need a drop shot or a lob, but those shots aren't available. What a rally that was. 30-40, breakpoint to him again, or can I get it to deuce? Oh man, I thought that was a great serve. Impossible to serve the ball out because there's no lines. Do have a look at match point on the Spectrum. Very hard to hit the ball back here. The timing at least is a lot easier on this one. It does give you a lot of room for error. It's just getting your man in the right place and guessing where he should be. Oh God, look at that. 3 games to 0. I'm up the top again. I'm the guy that's missing a lot. Oh, it would be nice to win a single game here. I think it's just gradually knowing the best way to beat your opponent, although that sounds quite obvious, and then you'll be doing those shots all the time. Just getting used to it. For a first go, I'm quite impressed with myself here. I don't think I'm going to win the match, but I'm quite confident if I kept playing, eventually I would get it. I don't think you can do any smashes in this. You can't play doubles, it's just singles. Did this have a sequel? If you know, let me know. But it's playing quite well. There's no flicker at all. It's quite easy to control. And you can pull off the amazing shot every now and again. So just keep hitting it back. Not like that. Right. Game point to him. Take that. Oh, look at that. 4 games to 0. Right. First to 6. A dainty one there. There we go. I'm at the nets and he's just pushed it past me. You can't put in your name on this one, so it's just an imaginary player. It's Mr. Pink versus Mr. Blue, or it might even be Mrs. Pink versus Mrs. Blue. But I can't. I think they're wearing shorts, aren't they? So it's probably chaps. Oh. Now, who won Wimbledon in 1981? I don't know. We're going back a bit. Was that McEnroe, Connors? I think it was a bit early for Becker, wasn't it? Someone will probably put in the comment section below. Who won the men's Wimbledon title in 1981? Was it Mr. Pink? I don't think it was. Not on this pile of play. You get knocked out in the first round. When you're at the net, you normally win the point. It's not really a net. It's like a solid white line. Smash. Oh, I can't keep this up forever. Oh man, how can I beat this twit? No, I can't. Right, 5 games to 0. He needs to win this game, and that means he'll win the set. I think it is just a 1-set game. We'll soon find out. I think it is just first to 6. Put it down the line. He doesn't miss very often, this guy. Right, boof. Would have been on cartridge, of course, the Atari 2600. So it's one of their very, very early games. As I say, I can't recall, I couldn't find any other tennis games on the Atari 2600, but I guess it might have had some, apart from Pong, of course. We've already mentioned Pong. Not to get confused with Pang, which is a bubble bursting game, and that's completely and utterly different. Oh no, 6 games to love, so he's absolutely thrashed me. Normally I'd say that's the end of the review, because he's seen all the gameplay, but I'm desperate to win a game. Shall we go for it? I think we should go for it. One last go. We won't do a whole set. I just want to win a game. No matter how long it takes. Right. We could be here for years. Right. Unless I think better of it. We'll see if I get anywhere near here. So, love 15. So I've won a handful of points, but not enough to, yeah. I need a much better strategy. I think I need to be a lot more aggressive with this. Down the line. Sometimes you think the ball's past you, but still hit the fire button. He might get to it. Love 30. Let's do a nice delicate one here. Probably got a better chance when I'm down the this end of the court, the bottom of the court. We've only got one court here. It's always green. You don't go anywhere else. You don't go indoors or clay. I think it works okay in green. I think red might have been... I think red would have looked quite nice, actually, against the pink and the blue. Right. Love 40. Oh, look at that. I've got that. Thought that was past me then. So, yep, it's always worth going for the ball. Square balls bounce slower than round balls. We all know this. That's why they don't use square balls in tennis. That's the only reason. Oh, that was a great shot by me, but he did a passing shot. Right, 1-0. He's serve, so he's favourite here. Oh no, he's just showing off now. He's doing a serve and volley game. That 8-bit hoodlum. Do you know something, folks? I don't think I'm capable of winning a game. Not without a couple of weeks practice, or Boris Becker here to tell me what to do, or Djokovic or Nadal or Sampras or any of those. 8-bit tennis, it's a new world, folks. What's the most advanced tennis game at the moment? I mean, I did have Top Spin on the PS Vita, but I'm not sure how far forward we've gone beyond that point. As I say, a number on the Mega Drive to look at. Andre Agassi one's there. There's a few others with names tied to them, but I guess they might all play quite similar on that one. Played a few tennis games on the Game Boy Advance. There's Droopy Tennis. That was interesting. When I say interesting, it was weird. Droopy, he's a very depressing person. I'm very, very happy. Yeah, of course you are. He never convinced me. Right, 15 love. Or love 15. Right, come on, Nicky, concentrate. I'll come in at the net. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So that might be the way to do it. Serve and then rush into the net. Put it right on the outside. Rush in. Yes. Yes. Okay, right. I think we've worked this out now. It's taken me a whole set to work out the strategy. In. Yeah, he can't get that. 40-15. We're going to win a game, folks. So I'm quite confident I could maybe win the set. We had another go. In. Yeah, he can't cope with that. Good. So you do gradually learn. You do gradually learn how to do stuff here. Right. So on my serve, I'm quite confident I can hold my serve. It's now breaking my opponent's serve here. Yeah, see, when he's doing stuff like that, he could serve it anywhere on the whole court. You just don't know where it's going. I can't return stuff like that. Right, last one. Yeah, we won. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that one. It was quite good. It's quite addictive, that. That was Tennis on the Atari 2600, published by Activision in 1981. Got any comments about that game or similar games? Then please put those below. Huge thanks to everyone that's subscribed so far. If you want to help a bit more, there's patreon.com/njenkin. Every bit really does help. What a great game this was for 81. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.